Well, raise your hand if estate planning is on your to-do list and it's been on there for at least 5 years. Well, you are not alone, but our next guest says procrastinating on this one could cost your family far more than just money. Financial expert Mark Lamkin is here to make this daunting task a little bit easier. How's it going, Mark?
Going well, thank you.
So let's start with the basics. I think this is the number one, and you agree with me here, a will. Everyone's got to have one.
Yeah, you know, this is not a glamorous topic, and it's not about making people more money, but it's that peace of mind of doing what's right. It's that making everything easier, and a will is a cornerstone. All that is a piece of paper that tells what do you want to go to where, whom do you want it to go to, who's going to make those decisions, because if you don't make that decision, a judge is going to make that decision for you. Quick example, Prince, right? When he passed away in 2016, had no will. $300 million. There were over 30 people that came out and claimed to be descendants, siblings of Prince, not counting business and creditors. 6 people ended up splitting it after 8 years of fighting and tens of millions of dollars. So you let a judge decide that. With a simple piece of paper, it's all gone and it's all settled for you.
So that is just crazy that the government then becomes your estate planner.
They know nothing about you and they don't care. It's boom, 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 who gets who, and mom's watch, mom's ring, dad's necklace, whatever. The judge makes those decisions. Don't let it happen.
Absolutely not. So you definitely want to have that one. But also, I hear a lot about trust. So what is the difference between a will and a trust?
Yeah, a lot of people sell trust that you don't really need trust. There's a particular reason. One's if you're high net worth. If you're over that $10 million mark, absolutely have a trust. But second, if you have a special needs child, if you're on the second and third marriages and you have blended families, a trust allows you to control a little bit smoother, more private. You can say, I don't want little Johnny to get this money till 35. I don't want Grace to get up to 40. I don't want Grant to get up to 50. I want to make sure that I control how people get what, when, and how. And if that's an issue for you, then trust make great sense.
Okay, so basically a will is like, here's what I want things to go to, but a trust really kind of controls
more
it
control, and you control it from the grave is what we always say. So you can control how you get it, and it's private, no probate, so it's a little bit more high end.
Gotcha. Okay, so then this next one, what happens if someone is unable to manage their finances?
Yeah, so that financial power, durable power of attorney, you've got to really trust this person because they can walk into the bank, put that power of attorney, and get your assets, get your cash. But if you don't have that and you become incapacitated, something as writing simple bills, taxes, paying the garbage, sanitation bill, you can't do that. But with a financial power of attorney, that person doesn't have to go to court. They can take care of that for you until you get your wits back about you, and then you can take back over.
And there's an actual medical version of this one too.
Yeah, the healthcare, also known as an advance directive, the healthcare power of attorney. June of 2024, I've mentioned to you, I had a little mishap, broke my back in a car wreck, touch and go a little bit. My daughter's my healthcare power of attorney as a nurse. And the last thing you want to do is put on your children, what would mom and dad do? Do I pull the plug? Do I not pull the plug? What are we going to do? You can put that in writing and let your children or whomever know, what do you want done if I'm in this serious situation? And take that burden off for your children, for the love of gosh. Don't make them make those decisions. And I've got that in writing now, and it took that happening for me to actually do that.
See, and I feel like that's where the pitfalls are. It takes an accident or something very serious like breaking your back to think about those things like, man, I should have had this
I didn't do it all till then. It's the cobbler's kids had no shoes. I've been doing this 30 years, and I still took time to do it all then.
And so what is the difference between that and a living will?
So a living will, that is going to more of again, that gets more to the advance directive of saying you're telling them what you want done, how you want done, so there's no decision making to be done. That healthcare power of attorney allows them to make decisions. That advance directive is going to really lay out the things that I talked about. So they're used pretty much together, but you need to have them both, not just one. And it'll just make life easier on everybody, stress-free, because it's already a very stressful time. So take that away from them and make it easy for the people you love.
And you mentioned one more document people often overlook.
Beneficiaries, yeah.
Ooh.
So think about divorce. Think about if someone passes away. Oftentimes they forget about changing those beneficiaries. And think about, I'm getting divorced and the money goes to the ex-wife instead of the children, right? I mean, that's not a very happy conversation to have, and I've had it happen, right? Or if someone passes and you don't put another beneficiary on, or unfortunately you have a child pass, do you want it to go to grandkids or do you want it to go to the other kids? I mean, there's so many variables that go into play, and having that beneficiary discussion with someone like me or your financial planner or your estate planner for that matter can save a lot of heartaches. Trust me, I've heard this 1,000 times. My kids will never fight over money. Trust me, they will. So do these things now, make it easy, take the stress off of them, and just show them you love them and do these 6 documents.
And give you a call.
And give me a call to do it. I'll help.
Yeah.
And shout out, taking a client to Bonnie and Clyde's Pizza today for the very first time ever.
Here we go.
Yay!
So Mark, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, so many people think, oh my gosh, 6 documents, that's so crazy, that's a lot. But maybe it just takes a couple hours of your time to get everything in order so then you don't have to think about it.
And the best thing about this, Elle, is we're talking like $1,500, $1,200 or less, and you can put the peace of mind of a lifetime together, and it's worth that. It's worth that.
It is. It really is. Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For stopping by. So again, to learn more, to get connected with Mark and his team, head over to lamkinwealth.com.
Wealth Wednesday on Great Day Live is sponsored by Lamkin Wealth Management.